We're keeping a very close eye on the weather tonight as strong storms move through the area, bringing large hail and heavy rain. Look at some video from a viewer in Independence. We got this. Take a look at this in the last hour.
Well,
the chief, Betsy Kling, standing by with the details.
You heard her say, now we might need a new roof. There's a lot of people that are going to be surveying their homes and their cars. I'm getting all kinds of reports of damage right now from this big hail that we have had. The hail storm, the big one that came through Cuyahoga County, is now sitting in Trumbull County. That is a severe thunderstorm moving into Pennsylvania at this hour. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for Cuyahoga County as well as northern Medina and northern Summit. That is for the next storm that's coming through. That may have some smaller hail in it, but is also packing some winds. And then we still have a line of very heavy rain that is going to kind of be the kicker, sweeping all of this out of here. And that is producing yet more heavy rain. We have very heavy rain that has been falling in the area, and there are all kinds of advisories that have already been issued. So a lot to keep an eye on. We're going to go first out to Trumbull County, where we have this storm that has been causing all kinds of problems. This is the storm that brought hail and damage to Cuyahoga County. You can see all of the lightning associated with this. There's still some organization of this storm as it continues to move through areas of Cortland in through Kinsman. We're still tracking all kinds of hail out of this. At one point, this thing was producing 2-inch hail. We've had anywhere from 1 to 1.8-inch hail being reported on the ground, with 2.5-inch hail being seen on the radar, and that continues to move due east. So Cortland and Kinsman, that northeast corner of Trumbull County, north of Vienna, you are in the thick of things right now with a severe thunderstorm that continues for you, and that is also putting down some very heavy rain at this hour. Farther to the west, we are dealing with some very heavy rain as well as some thunderstorms that are going to continue to bring more heavy rain and the possibility of hail to the area. This severe thunderstorm currently sitting in Strongsville is kicking the winds up a little bit. We have seen some big wind gusts that have been reported on the radar out of that, but overall we have not seen any major hail reports out of this particular storm as of right now, but that possibility of hail still does exist in this storm as well. There's the track of the hail that went through earlier, but this is not really producing too terribly much hail at this point. And we do obviously have more storms out to the west as well, as we have been keeping an eye on that line that is still to come through the area. Obviously, the hail was kind of the star of the show today. Got to show you this video and these pictures. This is from Christy in Solon, her husband's car at Graphics Packaging. This is what we're talking about. The hail did a lot of damage today. You can see all the hail sitting here on the ground behind it. This is probably golf ball size hail. You can see how big that hailstone was right there. Certainly a lot that has been happening right this afternoon. This is some video that we got in today as well. And you can also see some of the hailstones that people have picked up. There's a nickel right there just for kind of a reference point for you. But this hail has been covering the ground. Nickel to quarter plus sized hail covering the ground and obviously hitting. You can see it hitting the roof right there. Oh, that's going to be rough. And also the inundating rainfall that's causing some flash flooding in some locations too. Folks, do take it easy this evening. This hail is going to be moving out, but we still have storms to go tonight. I'll tell you all about that in your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Betsy, see you soon. Thank you.